Hello, Geminis. This is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for joining me this month for your New Moon Holistic Tarot readings. This reading is going to cover the period between the new moon in Virgo on September 19th through to the new moon in Libra on October 19th. So this particular new moon is going to be highlighting your fourth house, which is your house of your home, your house, your family. The fourth house is the house at the very base of our deck, of our chart. So it is, the very foundations that you have built or that you have inherited from family. The fourth house for me is connected to your mother. So there may be developments regarding your mother or a lot of activity with your mom or in reference to her during this new moon cycle. And in general, the fourth house has to do with the people that we live with, whether it's family, whether it's roommates. It has to do also with the physical foundation of our home. So, some of you may be doing some construction or reconstruction or some improvements in the actual base of your residence, or there may be something going on in reference to that. But in general, it is the base of our chart. So the things, the philosophies, the thoughts, the influences of our family, our legacy, our ancestors, all fall into the fourth house. So these are areas that are going to be highlighted for you. So today I'm using the Universal Tarot, and I've laid out a spread there for you. And I also am using a new oracle deck called the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. It's a Victorian influence oracle deck in order to kind of anchor the reading here. So what I'm feeling for you, Gemini, is that some of you are going to be setting off on a new adventure this month. Okay, and I feel that whatever it is that you are leaving behind, that situation has, it's time. It's time for change. Okay, it is time for something that perhaps you created or that you were very much attached to for a long time, or that gave all the appearances of happiness and contentment, but that for some reason lacked some element that would make you feel that ultimate sense of contentment and rootedness. Something is going to change about that situation, and it may be something that comes out of the blue that finally closes that period or almost brings that period or that situation to a close. You have the Nine of Cups at the center of the reading. And so I do feel that there's some dream or wish that is going to come true. This is definitely a yes card, the Nine of Cups, at the very center of the reading. All right, so something that you've hoped for, something that you've wanted for a long time, I think is going to finally come to you. Now, the thing about the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups, but the Nine of Cups and the Sun reversed is they're very much the same energy. Okay, the Sun reversed talks about situations that on the outside appear perfect. Okay, but something is missing. So it's contentment without complete happiness. All right, it's stability but without complete joy. Something's still lacking. All right, so the Nine of Cups is that you have all of the things around you that give the appearance of a perfect situation, but inside of you there still is there's something missing out of it. Okay, and for me, what's missing in the Nine of Cups and what's missing in the Sun reversed is spiritual contentment. Okay, something that makes your heart sing. something that makes your soul sing, something that makes you feel, okay, I'm in the right place with the right person at the right time. It is that thing that it's bliss. Okay, it's happiness versus bliss. So you may have had a situation going on that on some level was a happy situation, maybe your home life, maybe your relationship, but something's still missing, okay? And what it looks like is about to happen, or as even is in the process of happening, is that there's going to be maybe an unexpected revelation, an unexpected message, an unexpected truth, or something's going to come to light, whether it's a conversation, whether it is some kind of communication that may happen out of the blue that's going to maybe rock that situation a little bit. Okay? And it is ultimately going to free you to allow you to finally take that step, that jump off the cliff, that maybe your own fears or your own limitations, self-limitations are holding you back from. Circumstances are going to kind of come in and push you right off that cliff towards finding or grasping whatever it is that's going to give you that ultimate happiness. Okay? So that ultimate happiness is there. It is in your sphere. It's in your world. It's somewhere it's on your radar. Okay? But something has been stopping you from actually grasping it, that golden ring. Okay? It may have been a family situation. It may have been, as I said, maybe a marriage or a long-term relationship or some life that you've built up over a long period of time that you have put a lot of time and energy and a lot of investment, emotional investment, financial investment into. Perhaps there are children involved because with the sun here, there's always the potential that there are children where the sun is concerned. So I feel that this situation has brought you some level of happiness or success, but it's just not the complete kind. Okay, there's still something that has not captured your full soul, and that thing is about to present itself to you, or it has already presented itself to you, but you've been reticent in actually letting go of the past or letting go of a cycle that has now almost come to a close, and then taking that step toward completion of that cycle and moving forward to the next part of your life on your journey. Okay? You have the Fool here, and the Fool says it's time to take a risk. Okay? The Fool says that it is time to move forward. Now, not in a... This card wants to come through. Okay, the card underneath the Fool wants to come through. It's the Nine of Swords reversed. So what's been stopping you from taking that Fool leap, that Fool journey? It's been worry. Okay? Worry that whatever you're leaving is... whatever you want to move toward is not better than what you're leaving. Or whatever you want, what if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't ultimately make me happy? What if I'm throwing something away that I'm supposed to stay with or stay in? Well, the situation is that if that were the case, then you would not be worrying about it. You would not be up at night. You would not be, losing sleep over whatever it is that your soul is prompting you to walk towards. Okay? It may be that there are financial concerns, as I said, or that you're worried about what people will think, or that you are concerned that this will change your reputation or the way that people see you or your social circle or even your family. You're worried about what your family's going to think if you make this drastic change. So you haven't done it. You've just been holding back. But I'm telling you that something is going to happen because the Tower is here that is going to illuminate just what is built on a stable foundation in your life and what is not. And it's going to put out there in stark reality what's for you and what is no longer for you. Okay? With the Tower here, there could be the breakup of a relationship, could be a separation, could be, two people deciding that we need to face the truth, that there's been a slow breaking down of whatever was previously built up, because one of you is not happy. And in this aspect, we're talking about you right now, Gemini. In this aspect, there's something missing out of your life. There's something missing from this pretty picture. Okay? And the Tower is coming through, I believe, in the first 7 to 10 days of that new moon cycle. So between September 19th and say October 1st, this is going to happen. That truth is going to come out. The Page of Wands is here. There could be the influence of a fire sign energy, which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Okay? There could be the influence of a child. Maybe a child is going to make a statement that's going to reveal something to you or to your partner or to the family. That's going to be one of those lightning bolt moments. I do see many of my Geminis, if you are not single, I do see you becoming single or being single during this phase. So either you are separating from someone and you're going out on your own and you are deciding that you're going to just be free and be single. Or you are going to even embrace that singleness even further, with the knowledge that, okay, whatever it was that was not working out for me before, it's okay. I'm going to be fine. Okay? I'm going to be okay on a financial level because I can take care of myself. I am going to be okay on an emotional level because I am ultimately the only one that can give myself 100% happiness. I can't depend on someone else and wrap my happiness into another person. If I'm not ultimately happy and fulfilled, then no one around me is going to be. Okay? No partner is going to be because I don't have that within myself already. So I'm going to focus on building up my security, building up my foundation, building up my self-worth so that I'm good whether I'm with a partner or whether I'm around my family or, whatever the situation is. I am going to be solid. And then from that base, I can pour out all of that love and generosity to the people around me without asking for anything or needing anything in return. Now, here's a powerful observation. You have in the initial reading, you have 3 nines right next to each other. The 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. And then the Fool card here was sliding off because it wanted me to it wanted to reveal to me this 9 of Swords underneath the Fool. Okay, so 9s are almost completed cycles. You are 1 step away from completion, which is that 10. Something, as I said, is holding you back. It couldn't be any stronger. 9, 9, 9, 9. 4 9s. So if this isn't showing a cycle about to complete in your life, then I don't know what is. Okay? And here we go. The 9 of Pentacles, which is earth energy, security, foundation, prosperity, having all that you need. So this is what you're moving toward. The 9 of Cups, that sense of emotional satisfaction that even if something is breaking down or is not working out or has not worked out, you are living in truth because you know that you ultimately are the one that is going to be able to make yourself happy. Okay? The 9 of Wands saying that, listen, whatever people want to say about me, they want to talk about me, they want to criticize me, they think that I should do things this way or that I'm doing things the wrong way. I'm putting up my defenses and I'm not going to let that energy infiltrate. I'm not going to let that energy get into me because I know that I have to protect myself. I have to defend myself. I have to be strong. I have to have a strong foundation, a foundation of happiness and security. Okay? But I have to fight for myself. I can't ask for anybody else to do that because nobody knows what my needs are. I know what my needs are. I know what's missing. Okay? And the 9 of Wands can be stress. Okay? Somebody may put you under stress. If this is a family home situation, you may be under the stress of worrying about what your kids are going to think about you or how they see you or your parents or whoever are those voices inside of your head. Okay? Those voices inside of your head. Okay? This pattern of self-doubt. It's a pattern of self-doubt. It wants you to release it. Okay? It's time for that 9 to be right side up, along with the rest of these 9s. King of Cups underneath this card. So there could be the influence of a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay? Maybe you're worrying about that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, what they think about you. Or maybe that's the energy that you're moving towards. Okay? So, all right, I'm just going to leave this Fool here because the 9 of Swords wants to stay. It wants to stay front and center there. So maybe the universe wants you to look at this card and understand that this vibe is unnecessary. That you don't need to be here. You can be here, and you can be here and here, fighting for yourself, standing strong, standing tall. Okay? Now, this whole 9 energy, this is toward the middle of that new moon cycle. So, say between the 1st and 2nd week of October. All right? Deciding what it is that you want, knowing that you can take care of yourself, knowing that you can protect and defend yourself. All right? Now, interesting because the oracle card that I have here is healing. So for me, this 9 energy is that healing energy where you're not yet healed. Okay? You're in the process of healing. Not yet healed, fully healed, which would be that 10. But healing, which is the 9 energy, almost there, in the process, getting there, on your way there. Okay? Healing. Now, what's going on toward the end of the cycle? So, we have a court card here, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles energy is earth, personality. It could be any sign. The court cards can be any signs. But we're talking about the way that they're expressing themselves in your life. So it could potentially be one of those signs. Again, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or it could be someone just who has the personality, an earthy personality, who is very strongly focused on security, financial security, building a strong foundation, paying the bills, working, making money, making sure that the checkbook is balanced, making sure that there's money in the bank, making sure that that the house is in good order, and that the insurance is paid. Okay, so that kind of energy. Now, what I see around this person, I feel that the Nine of Cups here, the Nine of Cups can talk about wishes come true. But again, it is also that sense of satisfaction that's not complete. So I feel like you're saying to yourself, well, there's nothing exactly wrong with this person. Or maybe there's nothing wrong with the relationship, okay? Quote unquote wrong. If this is a long-term relationship, maybe you have plenty of money, or you're financially secure. Maybe you have, a reputation, or you are respected by the people around you. So it's a strong facade that you have. But he's not happy with this person. He's not 100% content. The Ten of Cups is not here. You could be sitting around thinking about, all right, we have a good thing, but I'm not fulfilled. Nine of Cups can talk about drinking as well, or alcohol. So some of you could be overindulging in that. And kind of burying the sense of dissatisfaction that you have perhaps with this person. So this person is a good provider, male or female, a hard worker, takes good care of the family or takes good care of the kids. But the Ace of Pentacles is here reversed, and the Eight of Wands is reversed. There's no movement. You're stuck. Whoever it is that this is, you're stuck with this person. The Ace of Pentacles says that there's no progress. There's no forward movement. You have this, but then there's no next step. You're not seeing that next step. You're not seeing any progress. You're not seeing the ability to move forward to the next level with this person. They're here, they're rooted, they're stable, but maybe they're a little bit boring. Maybe you're bored, okay? And that disinterest is creeping in now, okay? So during this cycle, feel that something is coming that is going to wake you up. And again, it could be a conversation, a message, an email, a text message. It's going to wake you up and have you saying, it's time for me to figure out something else, to figure out what's ultimately going to make me happy. Because by the end of this new moon cycle, say the week to 10 days before October 19th, I think you're going to come to the conclusion that I'm good, okay by myself. I can see myself making progress. I can make myself happy. But as far as this particular person, while I care about them, while they're maybe good to me, they're a provider, there's just no forward movement. There's no progress. Things are stuck. It's like the blessings are stuck, okay? Because there is a lack of spiritual connection here. And so some of you may find that you are having a conversation that sounds like, well, I don't really know where we're going with this situation. I don't know what the future is going to hold. I don't know if there is a future here. Okay? I'm not motivated. I just don't, I don't feel any motivation here. The Eight of Wands also is like shut down. So it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but the Ace of Pentacles can talk about sexuality. Ace of Pentacles can be a sexual card, okay? Fertile, potent, okay? The Eight of Wands can talk about passion, physical passion, sexual passion, fire, energy. So there's the earthiness here, that sensuality is stuck. The passion of the Eight of Wands, it's stuck. It's not moving, okay? The Eight of Wands can represent falling in love quickly, that lightning bolt that just makes you surge towards someone. That energy's not here. So there needs to be a healing here for you, Gemini. Okay? You need to get to the bottom of what it is that is going to heal you completely. And you need to start moving in that direction. And let all of these worries go, and worrying about what people are going to think about you and your reputation and all of that, because ultimately only you can make yourself happy. Okay? It's about you. It really is about you. And that may sound selfish, but if we don't take care of our own needs, if we look to someone else to please us, and that person falls short, then we're not living an authentic life. And for you, Gemini, the authenticity is going to be whatever the Tower here reveals to you this month. Okay? All right, so that's your reading, Gemini. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you'd like a private reading, please contact me at the link below. I'd be happy to do that for you. And until next month, I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy, and I bid you namaste.